All right, briefly going over 3, 6, and 7. Remember, when we're working with just describing transformations, we have a base with our exponent. So 4 to the x is our base with our exponent. Anything outside of that, so if we have a negative or a number over here multiplying, that's a stretch. This number here is shifting left and right, and then our number at the end here is shifting up and down. So we describe it always by starting with our left and right transformation, and then we'll look out front to see if there's anything either flipping it for an x-axis reflection or stretching it, and then we'll move and look at the end here and describe if it's moving up or down. So for this one, here's what we've got going on. First thing's in orange, so I'm going to describe that first. Then I'm looking out front, and there's nothing happening out front of 4x, so there's no other descriptions there. And then the last thing is this -1. So I have two things that I'm describing, my orange and my purple. So the first thing we're describing is that we're moving right 2. So this negative, it's telling us to move, that our function is going to move right 2. And then this -1 that's in purple, that's our second transformation, it's moving the whole thing down 1. So that would be our answer for number 3, describing the transformation. Number 6, again, we are looking at, I'll highlight in blue again. Here's our original equation, or our base kind of function, and then we have some things changing it. So in purple and orange, we have a -2, so I'm going to describe that first. Then I'm looking out front. I use purple. That's going to be the second thing that we describe. And then in green here, this is the third transformation that we're describing here. So the first one we're talking about, it's -2. So that means it's going to move right 2. The second thing we're looking at is a vertical stretch by 5. And then the third thing that we're describing is the whole thing is moving down 2. And then number 7, same things going on here. So 2 to the x is kind of our base function. And then we're talking about it's going to move right 1. It's going to be a vertical stretch by 5. And finally, it's going to be moving down 2. So the first thing, right 1. If it's negative, it goes right. If it's positive, it goes left. And it has to do with the opposite of x. Don't need to know that for right now. The second thing is a vertical stretch by 5. And then the third thing we're describing is the whole thing is shifting down 2.